It's called Javascript. It's taking the web by storm. Because you know what? I frickin' love JavaScript now. Just gotta say it. I'm sorry. I failed you. Actually, I didn't even try, so I can't really fail. Oh, the Luke Smith. Okay, so I'm trying to do like a scrolly, songy thing on my site. I'm using the SCM player. It's pretty chill. There's some issues though, so get into those. But you know those MySpace sites they had, you know, the autoplay, song. We're doing that, okay? That's just what's happening. You know, we're gonna get a little bit, you know, with the JavaScript. Okay, you can host your stuff wherever. Like it could be on the MelonLand, it could be on the NeoCities, it could be on Ichi, because guess that's like one now. It could be on good old Bear Blog like me. You know, it's the easiest CMS system. So, or you know what, you could be one of those cool people that have like a VPS and you're like, yeah, love that Debian. But oh, I'm no web dev. That's me. Literally me. We're gonna go over some JavaScript though, because this shit did not work. Okay, I was a little bit like crestfallen. Okay, I'm trying my SCM player. It works fine with the tumblers and stuff. I got all my tunes here. A lot of different bands, a lot of different people. You know, it's pretty varied. And got the auto playback. I had that shit turned on, of course. Had my cool player, my blue. It's pretty cool. Little baby blue going on. But no, it didn't happen. Also, I was gonna show you a post, but I forgot that the MelonLand forums close on Mondays. This isn't like a joke or anything. It actually closes on Mondays, but uses swatch time. Like I thought I was good, but apparently not. I didn't do swatch time right, so it happens. Now the only forums that are open are the evil MelonLand forums, of course. As we all know, only on Mondays, which it is now Monday according to that's swatch time right there. Oh shit, let me turn that to yellow. Okay, I don't want the evil marker. There we go. This is a little bit too much. I don't know if I'm gonna have the same helpful forum posts. It's a good site. Anyway, Draconic, and I'll go over to their blog here in a second. They are awesome. They made this this new music player. It's new with NIU, so only weeaboos know how to pronounce that. So new music player, which is great. That's like a feature, not like a detriment. So you copy this little thingy over here, but you're also gonna need this little JavaScript thingy, this niumusicplayer.js. The only thing about Bearblog is you can't have like a separate JavaScript file, so you got to put it all inside of the script tag. So we'll get to that because I got it working. It looks like this, and I really like it. I got all my marquees going, courtesy of this great site here, the Marquee generator. Shout out, because that's just HTML and CSS. Also, if you're on Bear, you can't do the JavaScript part. You can only do this marquee thing with the CSS or whatever. I don't mind. I get it. JavaScript sucks, and I'm glad Herman charges for it, but if you're on the NACO web or pretty much any other site, you can, or you know, if you're just like a normal VPS, you could just have the JS file there. But in our case, we're just gonna throw this thingy in the script. So go over here. I go click on this niumusicplayer.js. It's gonna bring up this page here. We have the little copy content in the top right here. It's gonna copy it to the clipboard. You look, it's really only like 86 lines, and it's crazy. It works so well, honestly. This is like the best. It's the best day ever. But go over here. This is us making this this happen. So this is the player right here. So the one that I copied should go into the script part here. So I got the little script tags. You're gonna want to go anywhere in your thingy and just do a script, little caret thingy, script / script, finish the caret thingy, pop that shit in, and boom, you got your JavaScript inside of the script thingy. I think these have to be all the way indented back on BearVlog, but this is just me using BearVlog, honestly, because it's easy. I can sign into it on any site, and it lets me use Markdown and HTML like side by side. So this right here is like Markdown, these 4 hash symbols, which is super handy because no one wants to do this. Like the equivalent would be you do like h4 caret this thingy h. Well, yeah, it's much more cumbersome versus Markdown, which you can type easily like this, boom, header 1, header 2, header 3, header 4, the size of it all. It's really nice. And then also just gonna point out this little CSS transform rotate thing, man, that has been a game changer. Like having a little sideways text like that, I love that. Like, because it will take a few seconds to load. It's a thing. So, and then I've started using EMs, which is weird. I never thought I'd actually wind up messing with EMs. It seems like a pain, but you know, the more custom stuff you want on your blog post and stuff, I guess the further you get into that kind of thing. Like, I absolutely suck at web stuff, but it's been pretty fun. So now that we got that part in the script part, we've got this little player, and you can actually have as many players as you want. Like, if you wanted to, you could copy this here, this little snippet of code, paste it, keep on pasting it, and it would just give you a bunch of little players, and each player has to feed off of a playlist. So you go to YouTube, you make your playlist, you go up to the little top part here, you copy over. Let me just get a little close up here. Ignore this part. This was, damn, I kind of missed out there. That was from like, yeah. Anyway, there it is. You copy the thingy from the YouTube playlist that you make, and then you paste it into this little part right here. And we get this part over from, if you check over on the Codeberg page, because it's just one of those things when you start messing with little web thingies, like, it's good to be able to, you know, just read documentation and stuff. So this is like the basic thing for the player. You go and you put your little playlist thing in this part right here. You paste it into it. It shows you some of the extra options here, which one we're going to use is Autoplay Yes. It's a pretty big one. Go back over to it. So over here we got the playlist, Autoplay Yes, basic stuff on here with the buttons, and we're good. So the other part was I was just going to grab some marquees. Just want to mention with the generator, if you do use it, you only need to copy over the CSS part up here, just like once, the CSS part, because for the rest of it, it's just going to be calling these generated marquee things, and that's just going to be in the HTML part down here. And then if you do want like different types of marquees, you gotta like duplicate the CSS, maybe add like a 2 after generated marquee, add a new element. I don't know, but I'm just kind of winging this. It looks cool though. I got the image host down there. I'm using the bear images because I don't know, the premium's working out, honestly. Got it scrolling fast, and just did that with a bunch of songs, bunch of lyrics. It's pretty fun. I had a lot of fun. I had more fun than I should have with stupid internet stuff, but It's so fun. Everyone should have like a personal site, honestly, because there's so many little things you can do with it. Like you can go over here, talk about your Ugandan wrestling, start being like, whoa, let's green text. Here's how you green text. And I'm still trying to figure out how to do any of this shit. Like it's very weird, but it's kind of like a as needed type thing. Like you don't need to until you need to. Until you're like, I just want custom connections puzzles on my blog and stuff. Like, you know, it's just like a thing. Totally recommend getting a personal website, except for maybe like this part. Like that's yeah. Oh, and thank you so much to Draconic. That is like the coolest thing I've ever gotten off of anyone's like public Git repo. Like that's super helpful. I wouldn't have been able to listen to all those songs on my website. Seems dumb, but is really the coolest thing. But yeah, they've got a lot of cool stuff on their site, honestly. Like games, to zines, to OCs and stuff. Also, sorry for not being on Discord. Just being weird about that. I don't know. Sorry about that. And then Mudmania. Honestly, this is the only match that matters. Well, I mean, the other ones matter, but still, this is like... This is it. Jala versus Kapika. So... Oh, and I guess this is stuff I did earlier, too. I don't know. Peace.